Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile Cruise on Nile TV International. I'm from Al Palace, Muhammad Ali. Dear viewers, we bring you today's very exclusive episode of Nile Cruise. And today, dear viewers, we have with us a very special guest that's worth to mention and worth to know more about her. She is still an undergraduate that's studying archaeology at Cairo University. Very good day, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. Could you present yourself, please?
Okay, thank you. Actually, my name is Arwa Soliman.
It's our pleasure to have you today,
Thank
Arwa.
you so much. It's my pleasure too. I'm a student at
In grade?
In grade 3. I study archaeological guidance at the Faculty of Archaeology at Cairo University. I'm currently an assistant in organizing the summer training of Nile Palace Museum.
Perfect. I want to tell you, I want to ask you a question, Arwa, about internship. You did internship here at the palace, and since when did you begin? And what grabbed your attention to the palace, Muhammad Ali Palace or Nile Palace specifically?
Well, before I came here, I knew that, or I heard about the great reputation of the training held here at the palace every summer. And based on reviews from my colleagues, I came here and I applied for it. And after I was accepted here, I started my internship last year or last summer. I was here for 3 months, and it was great.
What were your next steps after the 3 months? Did you leave and go back to university with your internship, or did you continue at the palace?
We stopped after the end of the summer holidays, but we'll resume back this summer.
Okay, what are the experiences, Arwa, that you gained from your internship at such a wonderful archaeological site that we have here in Egypt, like El Nile Palace?
Most of the experiences that I got here are related to tour guidance in particular, but I also gained so much social...
So, Arwa, sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
You work on touristic guidance. This is your main task, and this is what you're going to be graduating to be.
Yeah, of course. I gained so much experiences related to tour guidance here at the museum, but also social experiences through interacting with visitors, whether foreigners or Egyptians, and also through interacting with my colleagues. I really miss so many amazing friends here.
Okay, Arwa, when tourists come and visit the palace, as a person that's involved here and works here, how do you see their impression? How do you see, and how do they know about Muhammad Ali Palace or Nile Palace? And do we need more information for the tourists to reach, to come to this place and visit?
Well, okay. When I came here for the first time, I was surprised that most visitors, whether foreigners or Egyptians, came here by coincidence. Because the palace is neither famous and nor existing on the tourist map. No one knows about it, but actually when they come here, they say, oh, how didn't we know about this place long ago? Their impressions of the tourists are always good, and we here as tour guides or as trainees here at the palace are always careful to leave positive impressions.
Okay, Arwa, back to you again, because I want all the people that are in university still that, of course, look up to you or look up to a student that's working hard on herself and making internship today. Before the interview, you told me that you started as an internship here at the palace, and now you're doing something else. Could you tell me what you're doing now?
Now I'm currently busy with my studies, but I also study languages. I'm currently also studying Italian and Russian. and looking for other internships at other museums.
Do you work now at the palace, or you're not involved in anything at the palace anymore?
No, I'm currently an assistant leader.
Yes, this is what I was asking you.
Yeah.
This is what you told me before the interview.
Yeah. Currently, I'm an assistant leader working here to help to organize the next training.
Okay, tell us more about assistant leader to those of your, of course, colleagues that need to know more about this and learn more. And you, of course, is today supposedly a role model or a person that they look up to and they want to be like you.
Well, okay. As an assistant leader, I'll be responsible for helping new trainees and guiding them around the palace, so as for them to guide the tourists back. At the same time, I'll be responsible for organizing attendance of the trainees and taking care of the issues related to the problems with the tourists and visitors, etc.
What problems faces tourists when they come to visit here?
Most of the problems result from the working hours. Actually,
because they close early here.
The ticket window, I guess, closes at 4:30 p.m. and tourists are always angry with this because on Google Maps it's written that the palace actually closes at 5, but they do not know that the palace actually closes at 4 or 4:30. This is one of the main problems that we face here. Other problems may be related to prayers. Some Muslim tourists sometimes ask to pray in the mosque, and we tell them that it's not allowed.
Big issue.
Yeah.
You mean to say that a Muslim tourists ask to pray in the mosque and they're tourists, they're not allowed?
Because the mosque is actually an archaeological place. For
but
example,
everybody goes in and prays.
At sometimes they tell me that no, tourists are not allowed to pray inside. You know, we have in Marza Street some mosques that are currently considered archaeological site and no one prays in them. So this is one of the main problems that face tourists here.
Is there any other obstacles that face tourists?
No, I guess visits go smooth.
So it's all about the opening and closing times of the palace?
Yeah.
Which of course the government has to handle and see what meets the expectations of the tourists, and this is one issue. The other issue is the mosque, and I can see now as we are sitting that the mosque is open for anybody to go in and pray. And even though what you're saying, it's taken into consideration, also it's for the government officials, of course, to take and be responsible, because this is an obstacle, because any tourist has the right to go in and any mosque and pray. Yeah. So, okay. Let's go back again to the tourists. Which countries are the countries that know more about Manial Palace and would love to come and visit this place?
Well, as I told you before, most people come here by coincidence, but I can't tell you about what nationalities.
I mean the countries, the nationalities.
Yeah, the nationalities that come here most are tourists from Latin America. Italians.
So Latin America, Italians,
Spanish, as well as French, mostly from Southern Europe.
Mostly south of Europe?
And Latin America.
Okay, Latin. How do they know about the palace, or I don't know much?
Most people just say that they saw the palace from outside by coincidence, and they just wanted to know what is this.
So through media channels, Arwa, we have to work on enhancing and boosting more about Manial Palace in general, and Muhammad Ali, of course, mosque and everything that's here around in this place, because it's a very special place to our hearts. It's in the heart of Cairo, and of course Al Manial, which is one of the very special places in Cairo, because of course, as we all know, Manial and Masr Adima holds many archaeological sites, such as we have of course many churches all around Al Manial and Masr Adima. We also do have a lot of archaeological sites like Kulthum
Museum at the Ministerly Palace.
Ministerly Palace. So it's a constituency that really holds a lot of archaeological sites. Arwa, back to you. What are your dreams and your expectations after you graduate? You're graduating in a year.
2025. Yeah, I'm graduating in 2025.
Graduating next year.
Yeah.
What are your dreams? What are your enthusiasm after you're done with your university? Are you intending to work on your PhDs, on your masters first, of course? Are you intending to work first and then move on to doing your masters? What are your plans for your future?
Well, I'm currently planning to become a Russian, English and Italian tour guide after I graduate. So I have at first to study hard and work on getting my guidance license first. Then I'll think about masters and PhD.
Okay, Arwa, of course, having you today was our utmost pleasure. Having a role model like you,
Thank you so much.
Student that's working hard on herself to one day be one of the best touristic guides that we have in Egypt.
Thank you
it's
so
our
much.
pleasure. Thank you very much for being with us in today's episode of Nile Cruise. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dear viewers, stay tuned. I'll be back again. Don't go away.